I'm going to talk about families being torn apart by deportation in the U.S. right now, how kids are being moved, and how thousands of people are being held in terrible holding centers. This issue is important to me because it shows that immigration policy is not just about rules, it affects actual people, especially kids who grow up with trauma, anxiety, and uncertainty. Deportation policies scare many people in my city with Latino and immigrant families. Parents are afraid to go to school meetings, health clinics, or even contact the police when they need to out of fear that they could be arrested. Kids often bring this stress to school, which affects their learning and mental wellness. Local groups say that families are afraid of immigration officials, which makes it hard for them to get medical care and other help. If parents are jailed or sent back to their home country, their U.S. born children may have to go into foster care. They may also be separated from their siblings or moved to unsafe places to live. This breaks apart familiar structures that are crucial for a child's sense of who they are and how they feel. Data from both the national and state levels show how serious this inequality is. Around 5.1 million kids in the U.S. live with an undocumented family member. More than 4 million children born in the U.S. have an undocumented immigrant parent, which puts them at danger of being separated from their family all the time. Separating family members can cause significant emotional stress. It can also create financial challenges for mixed status households. This is especially true if they lose their primary earners. Also, mass deportation will cost federal, state, and local governments billions of dollars in tax revenue. In 2022, undocumented immigrant families paid $46.8 billion in federal taxes and $29.3 billion in state and local taxes. These families have $256.8 billion left over after taxes that they might spend in their own communities. This shows the economic and personal cost of these kinds of policies. Detention institutions are overcrowded and dirty. Undocumented individuals often do not receive the medical care they need. Many also suffer from serious mental health problems. These issues make the situation even more unfair. Many of those held are not dangerous criminals, but parents, workers, and asylum seekers fleeing violence. This topic is important to me because it's not only about rules, it's also about basic human rights and the right of every child to grow up with their family. When a parent is deported, families lose out on birthdays, graduations, and ordinary moments they can never get back. Deportation regulations do not always take this into account. Hearing stories of kids returning to home to discover a parent who is missing highlights the personal impact of these policies. Similarly, parents having to say goodbye through detention center windows shows how policy decisions affect lives in very intimate ways. It hurts to watch whole communities living in terror because I believe in fairness and compassion. One way to help would be for me to volunteer with local nonprofits that help immigrants with paperwork and legal guidance. Even small efforts can make an enormous difference in helping families navigate complicated systems. To make things fairer, I think the government should make it easier for those who have made their life here to get legal citizenship or status, especially those who have stayed here for a long time, raised families, and made their communities better. Policies that support family and unity and stability would make our laws fairer and just. Any things like long term family incarceration and focus instead on community based solutions will also aid in ensuring that individuals are treated with respect. This approach helps guarantee respectful treatment while their cases are being looked at. Deportation policies not only send people away, but they also break up families and cause mental wounds, especially in kids. To fix this wrong, local efforts should focus on helping and safeguarding families, and national laws should be changed to show kindness and fairness. We may fight for a system that protects family unity and human dignity by listening to the real stories of those affected.